could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look, yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. 'Cause even with my hoodie on, but I made you look.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be looking at Meghan Trainor's song Made You Look. Now, Meghan Trainor is an interesting artist because she loves to put harmonies in her songs. She's definitely a singer that I need to check out a little more. I was listening to one of her albums a bit, but I do appreciate that she puts a lot of harmony arrangements in her songs, and harmonies is what I love. So yeah, so today we will be exploring the harmonies to this song. And if you're new to this channel, I like to do videos like this where we try to explore what each harmony is doing, and then I'll show it to you guys. So I took a more in-depth listen, and actually the beginning, the intro, actually is different than the chorus that comes in later. It's actually a little different. There's harmonies that are more straight, and there's like the lead vocals over top. So we'll explore how that is, and then we'll go over and we'll explore the next ones.
Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look.
Yes, if things look different, it's hard for me to do all this in one day these days. Just a real quick reminder again that the arrangement at the beginning is a little different than later on in the song. There's what sounds like a double high harmony, but that doesn't seem like it's present at the beginning, and instead in its place there's a lower harmony. So yeah, so it sounds like in the later part of the arrangement that the lowest harmony plays more like a bass style harmony, where it plays around with lower tones and then maybe shoots up to some type of harmony that's just under the melody, instead of just being a harmony under the melody the whole time. That's what it sounds like on the second arrangement. I've been trying really hard to piece out if it goes throughout the whole way. It doesn't sound like it, except for the part where it goes Gucci on, or Versace dress, Versace dress, Versace dress. It sounds like that's what's going on. So I thought I'd skip the smash-ups in the first part. It's just a quick intro, which is different than the other set of choruses. So we will check out what the second chorus would be doing, which is the same thing as the last. And yeah.
I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look, yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. 'Cause even with my hoodie on, but I made you look. Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look. Versace dress, harder when my morning hair's a mess. Even with my hoodie on, but I made you look.
Alright, let's smash it up.
I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look, yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. 'Cause even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look. Versace dress, harder when my morning hair's a mess. Even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look.
Okay, let's smash it up.
I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look, yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. 'Cause even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look. Versace dress, harder when my morning hair's a mess. Even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. Gucci on, Versace dress.
Alright, now that we have that, let's smash it up and hear what it sounds like together.
I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look, yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. 'Cause even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I definitely like to try and do more Meghan Trainor videos since she loves to do the harmony arrangements. And yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. And peace and love and ice cream cake. God bless. See you next time.